You had a privileged upbringing. You went to good schools. Your father was Prime Minister and an internationalist. And I'm wondering if he knew that you were doing this in high school, appearing in blackface, and what he thought about it, and if he didn't know, what do you think he would have thought about it?
My father raised me to try and defend people's rights. One of our family mottos has always been provide counterweights. It was the reason he gave for why he chose to go to Ottawa in 1965, when all the power tended to accrue towards Quebec City in the Quiet Revolution and Quebecers becoming strong and staying in Quebec. He said, no, we need to provide counterweights. And if you're strong, you need to go where your strength is most needed. That is the way he raised me. And I certainly have tried to use the privilege that you talk about, the opportunities that I've had in my life, to put them in service of people who didn't have the kinds of opportunities that I have. That's the kind of leader, the kind of Prime Minister I've tried to be, the kind of man I've tried to be, certainly the kind of parent I've tried to be. And in my conversations with my kids, difficult conversation I had this morning about taking responsibility for your actions and learning from your mistakes. This is certainly something I think my father wouldn't be pleased with how I behaved, but perhaps would feel that taking responsibility for things is important. When I think of the conversations I had with my kids this morning, I also recognize that there are far too many Canadians who this morning had to explain to their kids what those pictures were of their Prime Minister and what kind of society we live in and what kind of world we need to live in and how things have evolved. But at the same time, I regret deeply parents who had to have difficult conversations with their kids that were uncomfortable.